Hello again, my friends. Welcome to Glasgow Central Station, where we're going to compare both Central Station and... Sorry, I'm trying to do many things here. Listen, watch, everything, all directions, 360 degrees, even though I've only got a 180 degree view for my eyes. But that's what your head's for, mate. You can turn it, you know. I can't. I'm not an ambi turner, Balstein. Zoolander quote there. Yeah, anyway, back to the video. So, this is Glasgow Central in rush hour. You've got your toilets over here, your Union Street exit up that direction. Caledonian Chambers for your posh people to sit in there and have high tea. Last time I came here, the door was smashed. It's been repaired. Nice. Thank you for your service. Weaving in and out. All your departures. On East Kilbride and Newton, Lanark, Kilmarnock, Ayr, Gourock, Neilston, Paisley Canal, London, Largs, Newton. Where's the Manchester one? I need to go down and breach the Veach. He thinks he can stop me breaching him. And Fred, I'm too fast, mate. I'll get you, mate. I'll only touch you. I'm only going to touch your shoulder and say hello there. I am Glasgow's Faster Master from Faster Master TV, and I breached the Veach. You get the train to Ayr, which I went to a few weeks ago. That video did not end as planned, literally. It was on the main channel, you'll see that. There's Woody. Thank you for your service. They've removed his wee loincloth, so he's au natural. But aye, it's a nice train station. Hopes and dreams if you're going somewhere. And disappointment sometimes when you're coming back. On a sunny day, it's absolutely bustling. People going down to Ayr, going down to Irvine Beach and so on and so forth. I've been coming here since I was 9. I remember coming here when I was 9-year-old. You've got your W.H. Smith's, which only survives due to its high prices in airports. Everywhere else, other than train stations and airports, it's suffering. If you go to the one in Argyll Street, it's a bit run down. Oh, I want a shot of one of them. There's a man playing a piano. Let's have a wee look. Oh, you think you're Charlie Beach, mate, filming people playing a piano? There's also a piano in Queen Street, which we're going to head to next, my friends. Now, there's a champagne bar in there. The Grand Central, Voco Grand Central. I get kicked out of there for filming. Politely asked to leave by a man who was huge. There's your mosaics there. Baldwin Bankrupt would love that. Baldwin Bankrupt's a YouTuber. So that entrance or exit there takes you to Hope Street, or No Hope Street, and I'll go this way. I'm going to take you unedited all the way to Queen Street Station. So we're going to walk along wherever we need to go, whatever that is, that street, cutting through Buchanan Street, see what's going on. It's a bit hectic today. There's a lot of police sirens and kind of chaos and agitation in the city centre. I don't really know why, but we'll find it. In memory of those who served the railways and who sacrificed their lives in the Second World War and the subsequent conflicts. Wow, that's a lot of names. There you go, my friend, say bye-bye to Grand Central Station. Elston, that's a restaurant by the way, stayed in here. I'll not go all the way down because the picture will suffer, but there's an actual restaurant in there. It's a bit Mission Impossible, isn't it? There's a wee coffee shop there as well. Sunday roast, 12 till 6 p.m. Right, back out on the streets. Let's go. There's your Tesco Express there, useless. You might be able to tell I'm a wee bit subdued today. I'm hungover. I'm not going to lie to you. So it's affecting my patter. It's kind of shutting it down, which is probably a blessing for you, to be quite honest. Let's weave in out here. Hold on a minute, my friends, I need to reset my AirPods. I always play music when I'm filming, and they've messed up. I've got one ear that feels like it's got wax in it. Let me just fix this. There's the Royal Bank of Scotland here, and in a video last year, they were doing renovation to it. There was workies in it. And I walked in with my camera like that, right? And I says, "How do my friends? I'm an annoying YouTuber. Can I get in your safe?" And there was a look in their eyes when they looked at my hand, when they see a guy walking in with something black in his hand, dressed in black, and saying, "Can I get in your safe?" There was a wee look of fear for a minute. And then they realised that I am just an annoying YouTuber. There was an alley I used to be like in. They've closed it up there. Anyway. They're outdoor seating. Now, bear in mind, this is our summer, and it's bad. I'm not going to lie, it's been pretty bad. It looks like there's black smoke in the sky. Look at that. It's not exactly summer, is it? And it's been like this for about 20 years. There's your ivy. Never been in there. It's always ram-packed. A bit too packed for my liking. The Buchanan Tree here. Hustling and bustling, people going to their work for their late shift, bars and restaurants, people finishing their work, walking home. Right, AirPods in. So he's trying to book me there. Music on. They are public toilets, like every public toilet in the Western Hemisphere. Never in use. Chained up. So I've said before, but there's loads of places you can eat here which are fantastic. Zima, Chinese style, Ralph Finn's, don't know what style it is, but it's nice. Your Citizen, and your Anchor Line. Then of course the Counting House up at top there. The old bank, hence the Counting House. Right, let's go. So we're going to head up here, cutting right through to Queen Street Station. Shall we run up it? Like Batman? I met like Robin at Only Fools and Horses, mate. Right, let's go. So your Queen Street Station, which has recently been renovated and done up, and it does look a lot better. Put the glass, just your generic that you get in every main city. I'm sure it's the same in Newcastle and Liverpool and so on. There we go, Queen Street Station. I've got the transport police at the top. You can see it's a much, much smaller train station. You've got a Greggs over there, which is more expensive than the Greggs at George Square at the corner, because it's indoors. But you never get a queue there, so say you were waiting in the Greggs down there and it was a big queue, you could bounce in here and pay 10p more, but up to yourself. I suppose you could sit and eat it as well. There are little coffee stands. Now there's a public toilet in here, but you need to pay to get in. There's a public toilet in Central Station, you don't need to pay to go in. Much bigger ones, so that's probably a better idea if you're just passing about, because it's very difficult to get a public toilet. There is one in Prince's Square, Prince's Square. There's a toilet, you can use it at the very, very top. If you take the escalator up, it'll take you right to it. And obviously one in Central Station. Those are the two toilets you can use within that central location that is free and easy to access. The one in here, I think it's 50 pence to get in. 50 pence for a pee? No bother. There's a travel shop. How you doing, man? Alright? Cheers, brah. No bother, man. There we go. I think that's a subscriber. Are you an enemy? A very friendly enemy. Right, there you go. So this is your trains to the East End, and I'm assuming to the West End and so like that. You've got your Marks and Spencers here. M&S food. Pretty expensive, but you know, if you're trying to grab something, it does the job. You've got your Dow's bar over there. And a wee coffee. Off the Rails, by the way. Off the Rails coffee's a good wee place to come. I get a Too Good To Go food review thing in it, and it was excellent. But aye. So this is your Queen Street. What do you think of this? You know, it's much different, much more turn up and walk in and walk out, rock in and rock out. At night it can be a bit chaotic. It can be a wee bit chaotic at night. How you doing, mate? How you doing, brah? Good to see you again, mate. Hold on, I'll pause this.
Aye, no worries, man.
There you go, amazing subscriber there. We're going to have a wee special video coming up on Faster Master TV involving quite a few of us doing something bold and dynamic. So if you want to check it out, go to Faster Master TV and you'll see that there. But thank you so much for joining, my friends. Whoa! And I'll catch you very soon. What do you think of that? Glasgow Queen Street versus Glasgow Central. It's not really a versus thing. Oh, hold on a minute, let's check out the subway while we're here. Let's check out the subway. Oh, I'm running like I'm off my nut. Oh, it's closed. It's like the Lemmy sketch with the science set into it. Anyway, thanks my friends. I'll catch you very, very soon.